Hi everyone, welcome back to Wyngs Malaysia. I'm Alex.
I'm Satya here.
And I'm Keith.
Yeah, this podcast is our second podcast, So if you haven't watched the first video, just make sure you go subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. Please watch our first podcast. Usually this session meant to be some sort of a discussion among us. Every week we would have like topics, some things that we would like to ask. We feel that this is something that we want to share with you guys. And sometimes the topic could be interesting, could be something very personal, whatever it is, we like to share that with you. So yeah, but today I feel like I have, recently I remembered me and Sarah, we were looking through this AI and everything, right? This considered like they have a way where they will like record your voice and the sample of your voice, and they can able to clone it. So you practically don't have to be there. They can actually speak to you. And imagine, right, you are having a conversation with someone with the same voice, they can capture everything. All you need to do is just put like a 30-second voice note for them to capture your sample. And like from there on, you can just write up anything and they can just do it as the same as your voice. And it freaks me out. Like seriously, I was like really stunned. I was scared at that time. I was like, I was like, what the going on?
Sure, I mean, it's like you can literally just like clone someone's voice and just use it however you want. You can even use it for bad ways,
Yeah, exactly.
So it can be quite dangerous as well.
Yeah, so we kind of feel like from there on, right? I think it's about the AI itself has been introduced for like maybe this year. I was like really hot this year.
Yeah, it's a boom this year.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Like
and
everything is in AI and so on. Yeah,
And the movie also is like, I think movies, I saw Tom Cruise movie that day. It was like also about AI. So it's like all of things is like AI. And you can see the growth, right? It had make different kind of effects on people. And I don't know, I just feel like, there are certain things when we do, like basically I'm doing sales. So like when we have interaction with our customers, they have to have that kind of like human interaction between us, So I don't feel like, even though that as how the technology is going to go forward with it, they're not going to have like the exact amount of feeling when a human to human interaction.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you think about it?
No, actually, not only the voice over, they can even do with your one simple picture or image. From the image, they can make any a mouth language.
Yeah.
From your audio, you can sync it together.
Yeah.
So even without a physical person talking over the camera, just that one picture can make you as the real person talking over there.
Yeah.
And that advance is
Oh my
nowadays.
God, I just think that it's really, really scary.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, like, of course, the rest of the world does not share my perspective. I just feel like in this case, it's just like no matter how good it could be good. These things are made impossible last 20 years.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
we're growing up around the same time. We will see like iRobot movies and everything like this thing is like artificial intelligence seems impossible. It's supposed to be done like a century after. But now we're seeing it's like so close to us and it's already happening. It's already taken a lot of people's jobs. A lot of our daily life has been, incorporated this, the ChatGPT, right?
Yeah,
You heard
exactly.
of that? Yeah.
ChatGPT has been going really wild and crazy. Like
my
ever
God.
since it's been out, everyone's been hopping into using it,
Yeah.
finding out the prompts on what to use, So just to give you guys a rough idea, Alex has like some questions about AI. And I wouldn't say that I'm an expert or Satya is an expert either. We're definitely not experts of AI. We're just giving our own insights, our own experiences that we own self tried with AI, So we're just trying to share with you guys and, let Alex know our own thoughts. And
So definitely, I think what I think right now is that, do you guys think, like, okay, maybe Satya, like, do you think that one day things are going to be fully automated and, people are not going to use humans anymore to work with?
Could be, even Amazon, I think they've invested millions into their warehouse for all the robots.
Whoa.
So in their Amazon warehouse, mostly in the USA, they are no longer using a human interaction with the parcels and items. So everything done by robots. And even most of the customer service job, like in AirAsia, they used to have on customer service in AirAsia. Like now, there's no longer any customer service in AirAsia. So everything is the bot.
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
think
you
same
chat
with
with them.
like even McDonald's nowadays, if you see the machines,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
they're all-
exactly.
the workers that taking orders are getting less and the machines are getting more, It's like
Yeah.
the rise of the machines like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of feel like if, let's say that even though this thing is going to be like the feeler to all these jobs. And what's gonna happen to the rest of the people? You know, they're gonna be running out of jobs. You see, like McDonald's. Last time we used to have servers, and imagine one day when it is like now already fully automated. It's getting lesser people to work on with.
Yeah.
You know, do you think that it's gonna take like everything, or what's gonna be like the next thing that people want to do?
I think based on my own insights, my own experiences, I would say AI definitely is going to take away a lot of people's jobs, but also create a lot of new job opportunities for those
Yeah.
those that know how to use it. So, for example, someone that has experience and has the ideas of how to use AI to help them with their job, they could benefit a lot from AI actually, because the amount of time that you would take to normally, let's say, write a script, it might take you maybe days, weeks, but the AI can do it within seconds. So I look at it, yeah, of course, AI has like its bad thoughts, like what you said, maybe it will take away a lot of the jobs, but it will also create a lot of other jobs for people.
Yeah, even they're having a new courses like how to use the AI and
Yeah,
like diploma or degree in AI
Yeah.
courses.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically creating a new channel for the people to even learn a new stuff and for the upcoming future as well, because everything is now into AI. And the business are really happy enjoying the benefits of AI because they can reduce the workman force, and they're making everything in a more automated way. So it can also increase the business efficiency. Like there won't be like any medical leave or annual leave or any benefits to pay
Yeah.
for the employees.
Exactly like what Satya said, like an AI is going to be working 24/7. So like if you hire a person like me or you, we are humans. Of course we will get sick.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never know what happens. Sometimes we kena virus or whatever, things happen. But the AI wouldn't get all that, They would just work. They wouldn't feel hungry. They wouldn't need to sleep. They're literally workhorses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The worst also what bug issue lah.
Yeah.
The bug issue they'll fix it in few hours.
Exactly.
Then they're settled, done.
But I kind of feel like, these things, right? Yeah, okay, maybe in terms of businesses, it might be good. But personally, we also don't know maybe what's going to happen since this thing happens so fast.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know whether it's going to stay for good and really whether it's going to be there. Because, okay, let's take, for instance, like, technology-wise, like, we've been having iPads, iPhone, and internet for so long, about more than 20 years now.
Yeah.
True.
And until today on, you can still see that people that go to school never use tablets, never use iPhones to work with, they never use computers. They only use computers in a certain segment of a class,
Yeah.
but not as a whole. Like they didn't let us interact with this, even though that we have access. So they still use books. So I just feel like how far it goes is gonna go is not gonna dictate like whether this is gonna stay or not. But it's definitely it helps us a lot lah. Yeah. So it's just kind of feel like I don't know. I have mixed feelings over it. Yeah. I kind of feel like it's a bit. No, I'm not sure whether it's gonna be good or bad.
I think it's not only you, but the whole industry as a whole, right?
Yeah.
They are even like the big CEOs right now of like OpenAI, Elon Musk, those people like big pioneers in AI, the experts, they themselves have like literally told their companies all to hold AI production for like 6 months. The reason is because they themselves, they are scared about the speed that AI is developing. They themselves, the expert knows that like, whoa, this is not what we expected. We know that AI is going to be a big thing, but they didn't expect it to grow and expand that fast. Because the thing with AI, right, like the more you use it, like let's say ChatGPT, you were saying, the more people that use that language model, the more people that add prompts into that language model, it will only learn more and more.
Yeah,
so
become more smarter actually.
Exactly. The more info you input for it, the more it learns.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, using this AI and everything is only as good as you feeding the informations. That means that, whoever's behind that, feeding that information,
Correct,
technically human have to be better in order to give AI a very good progress from there on,
Exactly, yeah.
But as you see, all of these renders, all this AI that is helping us, making us much more lazier.
Yes.
Because we don't want to think. And I think that kind of shortens the way that, that differentiates the generation between, our grandfathers, the way that they think, because this happens a lot throughout generations. So I can definitely tell that this thing, right, it can do a lot more bad than good actually. I kind of feel that way. I don't know.
I would
What do you
say I would agree with you in a certain sense that it might cause more bad than good, but at the end of the day, it depends on us.
Yeah, how are you gonna use it?
How we are going to be responsible in using
Yeah, because
AI.
even AI it helps so many business like small e-commerce to generate their own business. Like you can help you to create your own logo, your own tagline, your own website setup, your own slides,
Yeah,
your
even the
own
colors of your branding, they
colours.
can recommend to you
Yeah.
everything.
So if you're gonna direct in a correct way, it's gonna lead to a better way also.
Yeah.
If at all you're gonna lead it in a bad way, bad thoughts, then I'm definitely gonna bring you back. Even the internet, just imagine as internet, right? Because internet was used. There are so many data inside the internet. Whether you choose the right part or not,
Yeah.
we choose a bad, but you're gonna need a bad part also.
Exactly, yeah.
So just think it's same as internet, but it's a smart internet, and then most of the AI and the Chat GPT also, right? Because they are just fulfilling the words that we missed out. Because no matter what we do, we just ask them some questions, so they will only fill up the question whatever you ask for them only. So if you ask the right question, they give you a right answer. If you
Yeah.
ask the bad question, of course, it's gonna be a bad answer for you.
Yeah.
Correct. But even right now, there's a lot like even GPT or any AI software. Like right now, if you were to do bad things with it, they will definitely tell you like, oh, I'm just an AI language
Yeah.
model. I'm not supposed to do this and that.
Yeah.
But there's also a workaround. For example, like there was this one case, right, where someone asked ChatGPT, how can I get pirated music? How can I download illegal music? So when ChatGPT got that prompt, it responded by saying, sorry, as a AI language model, I'm not supposed to share this kind of
Correct.
info with you because it's illegal and so
Yeah.
and so.
Yeah.
But when the person changes the prompt, okay, when they change it to asking, where should I avoid these sites? Instead of asking for these sites, what are the sites that I should avoid to avoid, copyright music and downloading all these kind of things?
Yeah.
Then
They give you the list.
the AI got tricked into providing the websites that you're not supposed to go to.
Yeah.
So it's like you can manipulate the AI because the AI is just gonna exactly what you said, Satya. It's just gonna feed off what you give it. So whatever info you give it is going to give you the result. So
Correct.
you can manipulate it depending on how you choose to use it.
Yeah, and also like make this example, like last time when there was touchscreen phones were here, even Nokia never thought a touchscreen is gonna be a norm to the people. They was thought no, keypad, the buttons are the best for the people.
Yeah.
Eventually, they never cope up with the touchscreen, and now you can see they are no longer in the market.
Exactly.
Now everything is
Yeah.
smartphone and touchscreens.
Just like what's that? BlackBerry.
BlackBerry,
Yeah,
At one
exactly.
point it was like
exactly,
so.
exactly
Yeah.
my point. That's what I was saying, right? It's like we thought that this thing gonna stay, but people who created that phone back then, they thought that QWERTY keyboard. I think remember QWERTY keyboard.
QWERTY
The-
keyboard,
the one that slide on the side, and then you like
Yeah.
get it like a mini laptop like that.
Yeah.
People thought that's gonna stay, but it didn't. So that's why I think that if we have put ourselves like full on into this AI, like we gamble the whole thing. Let's say you're running a business and you are relying solely on AI,
Yeah.
where the truth is you can have it coexist and it can actually progress from there and really, really slowly transition to that. Because
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes when humans have been given access to unlimited power or maybe unlimited source material, they often misuse it. I think this is truth that I'm
Yeah.
speaking for the truth here. I kind of feel like it's gonna be like something like that. You see, like for instance, the voice recording that I said to you just now. Imagine, right? If really one day people just take 30 seconds of the PM's recording, and let's say they ask them to do something like, launch the nukes, to do something really stupid, something that would endanger the entire world. You know
Yeah,
how
I
No,
influential that move could
there's
be?
one story behind Mid Journey also.
Sorry.
Mid Journey.
Uh-huh.
What happened was
Uh,
there was I think one teenager guy.
Yeah.
He took what was the last prime minister name in the US?
Barack
Obama.
No.
You mean Biden, is it? Or
Trump.
Trump.
Trump,
Trump.
okay.
What he did, he make an AI image with the Mid Journey
Yeah.
as Trump is getting arrested by the police.
Oh, okay.
And that picture went very viral, and that is why even Mid Journey they make a subscription plan for all the for the users to use it.
They don't want people to simply use it.
Simply
lah.
because
Yeah.
once they register with the Mid Journey, so they have the record who did this thing.
Yeah.
So people do bad things behind, they can't run away. They have the record of who did the picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, and that is why even Mid Journey now having the charges like you have to pay subscription fees to avoid this bad thing happening behind them.
That's the thing. Like these AIs nowadays, they can create images from just like text prompts and it looks so
Exactly.
realistic. Like
Yes.
the ones that you just said Trump. Actually, I saw that picture also. And at
That
first
is
I
the
was
picture
like,
actually. It went viral
Yeah.
and the mid didn't affected because of that picture.
I know about that
Because of
picture.
the
I saw,
controversy.
Yeah.
very controversial picture. And also it's like, it looks so real. That's why a lot of people thought it was like, it was real. you
Real
know?
picture, yeah.
Hmm.
That's why the technology that they have is like so advanced. Like we also cannot differentiate which one is right or fake. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's why I just feel like okay lah. Maybe for some instances, like of course those businesses, if they see they own this kind of technology, they would definitely rally behind it because it's their time. They're supposed to do this. And they're supposed to back it up. They're supposed to make sure that it progresses over time. But kind of like if you take it in a perspective, like it doesn't make people think. Doesn't make people want to do stuff. It makes practically you're not using your brain. You're just anytime now right now. Let's say a student, for instance, that maybe some of you students already might be using it right now. I'm sure.
I'm sure there's a lot,
right
bro.
now
I'm
you
sure
don't
there's a
lie to
lot.
me. So I can feel like if they just got an essay. Let's say got essay on technology. Let's say the good or the bad of technology. You can just go to the AI. And then just
exactly happens in
write me
Australia.
an essay for 350 words, and you're gonna end up getting that.
Yes.
No, actually, it happened in reality. In Australia,
Yeah.
one of the college, I think, they had I think about 20 over students. Everybody for the exam did the same thing.
Yeah.
They use ChatGPT,
They used
right?
ChatGPT.
And the lecturer even found out that they
Yeah.
used ChatGPT, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This really happened actually.
Yeah, and there's no way to actually track plagiarism from there because the source is so good. And,
Correct.
and you can always there's a variable of way for you to get the essay. So it's like 5 in a million kind of like essays that you can have.
And imagine from the chat GPT, you can use it filter with plagiarism. You plagiarism another time, even your lecturer won't get to know you're using AI or not. They think it's a real writings.
So imagine right, Satya, if let's say one day you have a son. Your son goes to good university, you pay so hard to him to go to Harvard. So you spend millions on the studies.
Okay.
And then knowing that your son have access to this, he'll use it. Would you want to condone it? Or do you feel like, no, I don't want you to do it. As long as you are studying, you need to use this. Because there's no way to justify that. I just feel like there's no way for you to like tell them no. If someone to tell you right now, you can just save 3 hours of your work or like maybe a day of your work to just do something online and just do it from home, would you want to come to work and spend the whole day in office, or you just want to do it at home?
Definitely, you feel like you want to stay at home and just,
Yeah.
it's so much easier to.
So
yeah.
what is the justification that you want to give to your children to say no to have access to this thing, And
I kind of get what you mean, but I
know.
would say it's just like Satya said, the internet.
Yeah.
So we don't really have like a right or tell people like our kids you are not supposed to use the internet.
Yeah.
But you can advise them, or you can use the internet, but be discreet about what you watch, the info that you get from online.
Yeah.
So in a way, I think AI is a lot like that in that sense. Because there's nobody to tell you like, oh, you cannot use ChatGPT, it's against the law.
Yeah.
There's no like, everyone is free
Yeah,
to
if
use
it is
you know?
against, they would have blocked by now. Actually,
exactly.
no proxy for that by
Yeah.
now. No, even their kids, they're like 17 or 16. They can even learn how to play the stock market with only the AI system.
Yeah.
So
It's
imagine
crazy.
when our age, we have to literally go to any McDonald's or any food restaurants to work part time to earn the money. But nowadays, kids can use it in the right way, and they can able to even generate money out of it. It's something good also. Right?
Yeah. So I kind of feel like okay now we're looking over with the bad side. Okay, the good side is maybe imagine that you have infinite resources of like information.
Yeah.
And now you are not able to like dictate what you want to look for. And exactly, I mean, basically AI is the person the consultant, I would say, that actually takes up all this information and just, prompt you to the place that you want to like actually specify on or put your attraction on. So it's kind of like, okay, in that sense, yes, it's good. So I just feel like from there on, it's just, it's a good, like I said, from the beginning, I just feel like there's a mix of good on bad here. And I'm still not sure how I feel about this, But I kind of feel like actually you had more idea of this. Because he works a lot on AI before, he works on the editing part, I mean, the practically isn't your life also.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm an expert. Like from the start also, I said I'm not an expert. But I have done my fair share with like stable diffusion. I have meddled around with like Adobe Firefly, so I would have a bit rough idea. But on my honest opinion, based on like everything I watch, even the experts talking about AI, I feel that AI is definitely going to be like the next big thing. It's going to be like 10 times bigger than the internet. The experts that are like really into AI, they themselves are also scared, like I told you. And the reason for that is because the speed at which AI is developing and advancing is actually like unfathomable. They never imagined it would go so fast, you know. Like,
Actually, you can even put it in this way. No, last time, remember when you Google, you can easily search. You know, once you go to Google tab button, right? Once you put in any search you want to look, you can press Google search, or you can press feeling lucky. Have you tried that before?
I'm feeling lucky, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried that before?
Yeah. That's two, but I never know what's the second one for.
If you press the second one, there, I'm feeling lucky. You will direct to the page which have the very highest accuracy with your questions.
Oh,
So it
Like once you go to Google, right? If you go search, you give like tons of website and everything, right? If you go to I'm feeling lucky, you go to that one particular website, you're looking for the answer. So if you can put it in the same way, like ChatGPT, the same thing also. If you get the exact question, you give the exact prompt or exact answer what you want also.
okay.
That's why when you guys realize, if you guys ever use ChatGPT and you type out something, like you ask a question or whatever, ChatGPT will reply as in like in real time.
Yeah.
It won't like give you the whole thing in one shot. It will reply bit by bit in real time. And the reason for that is because it in real time searching for the answers and getting you the most accurate responses. So
And the answers also given by the human beings in the internet.
exactly.
Yeah.
So end of the day, ChatGPT need a human being
Yeah.
to source them the information in the internet for them to capture from there.
But here's the scary thing, guys. Have you guys ever, like now we're talking about this AI thing is the surface only, you know. There's actually much deeper.
All right.
Because I actually read a lot about this AI thing.